flying all over the field, and quarterbacks will make sure that they are locked in and not throwing the ball near those guys.
Looking for a gap. It's Carter. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Paul Bunyan, a huge part of trophies in the Big Ten. He's got an act. He's got this trophy for the Spartans and the Wolverines. Where do you guys rank this trophy?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, there's so many trophy games, I feel like, in the Big Ten, David. This game, obviously, it always has Big Ten implications, national championship implications. I will be honest, Paul Bunyan Trophy gives me the heebie-jeebies a bit.
You don't like it, it just kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies. I hear you, but how about Reese throwing a ranking on this? Rank the trophies? Reese, what are we doing here? We're not ranking trophies. Huge rivalry game, a lot of emotions. We're not talking about ranking trophies.
He's got an open man. Ripping through the defense. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there that can be efficient, make no mistake, they're going to run the football, but when you get that Kirk Cousins guy, you start to really like the offense.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking to throw on second down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
What a great play. This D-line. Football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary, guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need a double team to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. still a 7-point game, guys. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Looking downfield, it's Orji using the quick game. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. The Wolverines headed quickly to the line. He wants to throw. Feeling some heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Sparty's defensive front is dominating. They have a great history of doing that.
Yeah, getting after the quarterback, man. Getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a great defense that can stop the run and find the quarterback. Man, that's what you like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Michigan.
They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. They'll try the right side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Back to throw. It's Orji. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wide receiver shows motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. Touch pass on the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Wolverines trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Touchdown, Wolverines! Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Kicking team's got it.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff teams, you don't see a lot of that. that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially in the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Second and goal for this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And they will score! Touchdown, Michigan! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Missouri dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it behind the line. It's Belling. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 15. Fast motion from the offense. Here they're trying to get to the edge. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. Guys, these two have been showing contempt and disdain for each other for more than a century. First meeting back in 1898.
Yeah, and my goodness, you think about all the years, all the...
Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. He'll do it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it down the field. They've got to score points.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Gates. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
First down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Across the 25, he's got... Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Touchdown, Smarty. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes...
Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. He's run out of bounds, but not before, turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Michigan.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is...
All wideouts, no backs.
29 Philly. Unlocked.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Marsh. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He's going to pass. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. This is a 3rd and long.
Here we go. Check. Hand.
They'll try the run. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And the ball will bounce into 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Clock is wound down. Just over 20 seconds to go before the break. They'll have it 1st and 10. For the quarterback. Got the first down and more. And he'll be ridden out of bounds, but not before a good pickup on that one.
The speed of these quarterbacks have just gotten insane. Week in and week out, you're facing so many guys that can just pick them up and put them down and chew up 15 yards like it's nothing.
And they can make the throws, too. We call them dual threats, but really you have to be able to do both in this era of football.
Yeah, and it used to be one or the other. You had a guy that could really...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Got it! Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it away to start the second half. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw cost.
Nothing but green ahead. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Michigan State. And once he got... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Motion from the offense. They'll throw it on first down. Makes the catch. It's Moore. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Orji. Gets it to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches and see.
Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the punishment has been extended. The Wolverines have a nice little cushion in that Paul Bunyan trophy. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. 2nd down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
I think everybody will look at that play, and you'll probably go, why the heck would you run the football? Well, you run it because it's 2nd and forever. Well, now it's just 3rd and ever. At least you limited it to now where it's a situation where you can go get that 3rd down.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. On the move, it's Carter. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He'll pull it on the read. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. To throw, it's Orji. Pocket starts to collapse. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his second sack here today.
Second down now after the sack. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
We know this defense loves to play a lot of zone coverage, so you're seeing this offense now attacking that. They're letting their receivers find the soft spots in the zones so they can advance the football.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pressure coming. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. At the 45 on his way. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, David.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Boston. He'll throw it. Wide open downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He is having a day. Already visited the end zone 3 times, and he might get back there again soon, David.
I mean, just crazy. He's getting open. They haven't had an answer for him. You think at some point you go, all right, he's not going to beat me anymore, but the defense continues to give up yards, and he is like, yes, please.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. Touchdown, Michigan! And the stomping has commenced. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Cincinnati is on top. They've played awfully well today, and though that's not Desmond Ridder out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 10 over UCF. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This drive will open from the 15. Trying to find his man on first down. Complete to the left. The expressway is wide open. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Spartans. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really...
Going for it all. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
Extending the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sidelines. I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning.
Slippery Rock 35, Seton Hill University 14.
Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Boston. He looks that one in nicely. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Getting set for the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Lost to throw on first down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time. And this defense has put a game together. Like it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be 4th down. The Spartans decide to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now
he hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. First down here for the offense. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Looking for room at the 25. Running toward the tape. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown Wolverines. And the route is on. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown.
21.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe it's something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. He wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good people.
He's off to the races. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking for a man. It's Boston. Hit as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snags it inside the 20. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Wolverines want to crank the tempo. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite of what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.